so glad you're all here. I told you it'd be back on a Thursday. This is going to be awesome. What we are going to do is going to be awesome. Now, let me tell you the story. I was just going through the storage banks of the Continuum, and I found unused footage. That's right. I have not watched it. I'm going to go in and edit it and see it as it happened. An entire day of unused footage with me and Keebs. So, you're not going to want to miss this as we go back to August 30th, 2015. Cruising through the back roads of Saskatchewan. Well, look at that sign.
Weight limit 6 tons, and what do you get? A little bit older and further in debt.
Yep.
Can't even use our elephants today.
Right. So, driving with Keebler. This is one of our pull-offs. We just were looking at the signs and came into this. Well, you gotta watch out for wells in fern beds. But we just came into this area and I'm looking off in the distance. I see a dump.
Plenty of big iron.
I see glass. Probably isn't old glass, but tires, refrigerators.
Looks like late 70s, early 80s Budweiser. Some old pull-top cans. Wow. A lot of stuff just peeking out. A lot of Budweiser, actually. Pepsi can. Wow, look at all the Budweiser.
Definitely inside of a square. See that wall there? And then there's another one right there. So the question is, why is this dump here? Are we near an old home site? Because a lot of times, if it was an old house, generation after generation just kept dumping on the same spot.
The acorns are starting to fall. Be careful out here.
You can hear them coming through the leaves.
Yeah.
Well, out back there, no hole,
Yeah.
but several hundred late 70s, early 80s Budweiser bottles.
Several hundred?
Somebody's going to have a good time digging that out in the 2200s.
Yeah. No, another Budweiser. Oh boy.
Yeah. So.
You know who lives over there?
Who's that?
Ticks.
Yeah.
Lots of ticks.
So what we have here, if you hear us use the term ghost road, you like this stunt driving? This is a ghost road. It's a road that once was, but it's still kind of a road. And what we call a dead road would be a road that is no longer. So what you do is you find one of these and you follow it. Look for the signs. Right, Keebs?
Yeah.
Oh. Ooh, that was a sign to stop. So we've come to a T in the road. God,
Capital T.
Capital T. Checked with the GPS aerial photos. There's more space to the right, so we're going right first. That probably means that what we're looking for is to the left.
More than likely.
So let's go kill a couple hours looking. See what we come up with. Found a hole. You can see the lip.
What's going on here? This is different.
Yeah, actually, let's give it an iron check because maybe they just filled it in. Oh, I got some iron back here. Alright, well, Keebs is just outside the lip of what we think is a hole. Digging up a culture. Sheet metal?
No, knife.
Oh, a knife blade. Yep,
Yeah.
There we go. That's a good culture.
Yeah.
That's a dinnerware type knife blade. Okay, very good. Very good. So we might be on to something here. This is one of those questionable ones because the landscape doesn't really look it, but the hole full of rocks is usually a good indicator. And now it's time for Digger Charlie's culture. 53 signal. First thing I popped out was a nail, swung over it again, got a 53 signal. Move some dirt around, and I see something. That's right. Button. Oh, gave it a bit of a rubbing. Plain Jane, nothing on it. Broken shank. Glad to have it. So, this definitely has to be a home site. All right. And at 10 inches, there is signal number 2. Oxen shoe. That's a slightly deeper 53 signal. That's what happens when you're dealing with the 53 tone. That's a small 22 casing, but could have been a button, right? And just several feet over from the shell I just found is another staple in the diet of cellar hole digging, an iron buckle. It's actually pretty quiet around here, and I think we can contribute a lot of that to it's been logged. So we'll give it a while, see how Keebler's doing, and if it ain't producing, we'll move on. Oxen shoe number 2. Now how many Keebs got? Alright, well, while I've been up there, Keebs has moved on down the road a little bit here, and he's looking around. There he is. Do you have any luck up there?
There?
Yeah.
No, that culture and then bone dry. Oh, wait. It's like a copper clam.
It's like a wicked digger.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one of JMO's ancestors working on a ye old colonial wicked digger. Yeah, so let's go down the road and see what turns out. Keebs said he spotted some old growth trees up here. We'll pop in and take a look. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, wow. Wow. Massive. Camera just does not do that justice. Another one up there. And you can see through the trees. It's field. So we're actually at the tail end of the field that wasn't kept up. Man. Think of how long that's been there. Whoa.
I mean, everything. Even the old grapevines are out there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Definitely a bit larger than even the largest ones we find.
Yeah.
Crazy they missed the cut. Well, that wasn't too much further down the way from the last one. Big tree. What do we got, Keebs?
Looks like an L shape. It's a square, center chimney.
Center chimney.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the ground is pretty gross, but still, we'll give it a swing.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty fancy. Nice. Bite, 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 bite. So I just extracted that center forward piece, and you can see behind us, it's been logged, as usual, so anything could happen. You think that's older than I thought it was?
I think so. Yeah, because look at that F. I see those guys in the South get them all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I can't recall what they look like exactly. I mean, weren't many Model Ts up here. We still had Model Horse.
Yeah, we'll Google it and give you the info. What do you got over here, by the way?
Well, yeah, I went shopping.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you know.
Love shopping.
Wow, then out here, this baby's coming home. Look at that accessory.
Oh,
That
wow.
that makes the big deep troughs. Boy, it's heavy too.
Nice.
You know, if anybody out there in South Digger Nation would like to come out and help me carry this stuff out of here,
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a roundup trip in the fall.
Anybody who wants to become my pack animal.
So we're just walking around. I just picked that right up out of the ground. The tail end was sticking out, and that would be an axle off of something that required wheels. So that's my big surface find of the day. And check out over here the size of this barn foundation. A big rock in there.
Hey, Tom, this is definitely from a wagon. This would hold the planks on.
Yep.
So it's either a wagon or a truck that had a flatbed back,
Right.
like a Model T Ford. We're going to be able to put a... Where'd you pee?
Way over there in that
Okay.
tree.
Hey, there's a...
Oh, more surface finds. Look at this.
What is it?
We got some CCRs right in the wall here.
A VCR?
Not VCR, CCR. Couple rings on the back side of the barn here. Oh, what's that?
Bucket.
Pick it up, see if it's got bees nest in it.
Oh, wait, that's not a bucket.
Oh, that's the thing you would dump stuff into, and it would go into another thing,
Yeah.
like a funnel top type,
Yeah.
or not at all. In the barn. Wow, this barn must have been massive.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another piece of iron sticking out right there.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Is that a spring?
Oh, no, it's part of a wheel. It is. Look at that.
Oh, it's part
Oh,
of.
you know what it is?
I
know
don't.
exactly what this is.
What is this?
This is a runner off from a sleigh.
Oh, wow.
See, all the
The
pieces
vertical
going up?
legs, yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I ain't digging that today. It's too hot.
Yeah, it's real hot, but
But that's not. Oh man.
sometimes it's cool to just go analog, walk around, and see what you can find sticking up out of the ground. It kind of tells its own story.
Look at that. Boy.
Yeah, that is cool.
Runner off from a sleigh. Come on! Come on there! Come on! Oh, it goes way back. It's a nice one.
Yeah, that thing's way in there.
Huge. Well, the rest of the sleigh might be under there. And the horse.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Wow. So they definitely had cows. See the long steps? These are for cows to make it up out of the field and into the barn. So look through here, look. Nice little pathway in. You can see where they had the gate.
Oh, yeah.
And this had to have been, definitely been a burn down. It's not like people came out here and detected, but they just walked out here and you can trip over this stuff and they're laying it up. There's the whole sled. Look, again, there's a runner for a sleigh. That's a nice one. It's got the pull-up bar.
Got the step on it.
And here's a much bigger one.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the full part of the sleigh right there, the front part. If anything, if this was a burn down and this is here, all those bells are in the ground here.
Oh, that's a thought.
Every single one of them. Because it looks like it burnt down and they just left.
You gonna give it a swing?
Maybe. Oh, well, I did a little bit. Well, definitely has to be a burn down because you would not leave a really. This is a hasp. Growing up on a farm, I know what these are for.
Show them.
That there is the rough. You'd go on the hoofs of the horse, and then you'd tidy it up with the smaller ones, and then you'd Shoe them if you shoe them. If not, you've worked it. But you would not leave this behind.
Yeah.
With all the rest of the metal, definitely a burn down. There's lots of stuff to be found here.
Definitely cool. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
A button in the wild. I got a button.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Nice one?
they're all nice.
I'm finding the big stuff right off the bat.
Oh yeah?
Green pot, probably that big around.
Really?
Yeah.
No, just plain, but shank is intact, so.
Yeah. Beauty.
Yeah, we're actually in the side field to where the home site was. Change up the pace a bit today. So this is what he was talking about. He's over here working the back side of the wall. Wow. That is a big chunk.
Look at the size of that bell, huh?
Yeah. Keebs just walked to the next square, yelled over and said, "You got to see this." I have a thought too.
Oh.
Look at this, an old vehicle.
Yeah.
What if there was change in the seat?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Ser-
the seats and the
I'm
couches.
serious. Could be silver in that cushion.
Yeah.
More of it over there.
So look at this. I was just talking the other day about, remember vents in the
Yes.
vans? You open them up and it says it right on there, vent.
Vent.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, it would be under it. There's no way you could throw a detector or anything in there to try it that way.
Huh.
You'd have to move it, then check it.
It's a thought though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's like a mosquito hive. I can see them in there.
Yeah. Well, let's get a couple shots, see if people can identify this type of vehicle. Like there's a handle here. That would come in handy.
Oh yeah, it's a handle.
The seat forward and backwards.
Oh yeah.
There's that. It did have fancy trim.
Stainless steel.
Ran right up the side. It had the park farm window.
God, I wonder what angle they drove this in here from, or dragged it.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up. How would they have gotten that in here? It would have been some time ago. All right, so this is the Stealth Digger's thought of the day. You can see this old growth tree was here well before this old farm was here. But they built the stone wall, and as you can see, it's really built up here a lot, opposed to anywhere else. Only because this tree would shade this area from midday to late afternoon. And who would be the fool to be throwing rocks over there where the sun is? You throw them here,
Yeah,
where the shade is.
good thought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stealth Digger's thought of the day.
nice. There it is, Keebs.
There's what? Mylar balloon.
Yeah,
Aye, way out here.
the signs.
Signs, but look, pines. Why did it have to be pines?
Right, we don't want pines.
Yeah. Gotta eat.
So we went all the way down the end. Nothing.
Another tea.
And all those holes didn't provide all that much. That was still fun exploration.
Sure was. Well, we got a bunch of relics. Where are you going to get an accessory for my plow?
Right.
Except for out here.
So now what are we going to do?
We're going to go that way.
I'm going to go the other way.
Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. The days of pretzels and popcorn and beer. Everybody, come on. Roll out those.
Well, we're going back uphill. We just went all the way down to the tail end. Nothing. So, if it's up here, we missed it. Yeah. Well, we made it back to Kit. We didn't find anything down that way. It was just signs weren't there.
Nope.
But it's starting to rain anyways.
Yeah, we couldn't have pulled that one off any better.
So,
Why get wet when you're already soaked in sweat? Whew.
off to the next thing. what we've been talking about all day long?
Today's theme has been tees in the road. We've hit so many.
Yeah.
Following them, hitting the holes. Just weird.
Check out this one.
I think we're coming up to a T in the road.
Look at that, an old
sign saying T in the road.
T. What's with the T's?
I don't know.
I pity the fool.
Well,
Still driving.
still driving. But it's starting to rain. Dang it.
Well, how awesome was that? I thoroughly enjoyed that. I completely remembered that day going back and watching the footage. And recently this summer, we drove by there, and I remember saying to Keebs as we looked up that road, saying, oh yeah, remember when we hiked all the way in from the other side? Easy to remember that day. It was hot. A lot better than it is right now with snow on the ground. And I went back, did the math, I figured it out. This would have been roughly about episode 105.5. It fell right between 105 and 106, I believe, so that's pretty cool. And you know what? I have more footage, so this coming winter, I'll definitely see what I can drag out and share with all of you, and it'll be fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. Till next time, stay young, and always keep them guessing. Hey, and live free or die.